Here at Pro Football Weekly, we've got an NFL scout on salary, and it's Nolan Nawrocki. I dragged him into the studio to talk about his column Scout Side, to pinpoint several observations that he had from week 1 of the NFL season. We're just going to talk about one of them today. You can go read the rest at ProFootballWeekly.com. Today we're going to talk about Chris Johnson, who, when he showed up last year to the Titans, he had an excuse for an underperforming season. It was probably his worst season yet, at least statistically. He was out of shape. He showed up into a new offense after that contract holdout. But in week 1 this year, 11 carries for 4 yards against New England Patriots. What is going on with Chris Johnson right now?
I think a lot of people will be looking at Chris Johnson and thinking it's him. I think you got to take a hard look at that offensive line and how they transitioned last offseason. They had 2 of the best offensive tackles in the league, Michael Roos and David Stewart, but on the inside of the line they really revamped it and they went to more of a power blocking scheme instead of a zone scheme that I think best suits the talents for Chris Johnson. He doesn't have great eyes or great vision. He needs to take one step and cut and get up the field. And with the way that offense is geared right now, I think it's better suited for a back like Jamie Harper, more of a power back who's going to hit it in there hard and pick up those tough yardage.
So based on personnel, is it possible that we could see Jamie Harper taking carries away from Chris Johnson?
Based on the way they're blocking, I think he definitely is a better fit in that backfield. So I think what really makes a lot of sense is if they would move Chris Johnson out to the slot, find more creative ways to get him the ball out in space. They got to do something to help really free him up.
It's pretty clear that Chris Johnson has the talent to be a great NFL running back. So this looks more like a personnel mistake. Does this fall on Rustin Webster, the GM there?
I think it's a collective group decision in Tennessee. I know Mike Munchak has a lot of influence, the head coach. You're talking about a former offensive line coach. If anybody's going to know the offensive line, it's Munchak. But you know, Bruce Matthews is the offensive line coach as well. But sometimes coaches can be very hard-headed and stubborn, and you know that they implemented a scheme that really suited their strengths when they were players. I'm not sure it was the best scheme for what they're trying to establish right now in offense.
Just when you thought it couldn't get any worse for Chris Johnson, 4 yards in his first week. Can only go up from here, I'm sure. It's just one of many observations Nolan has in his Scout Side. Read the whole article at ProFootballWeekly.com.